In this video, I'm going to show you how to convert markers to ranges or regions. So let's get started. There's times that you want to take these markers, same number here to the same number here, and it's the same number here, and make it from here to the next one, and then from 3288 to 647. This will work for Audacity files because this is an Audacity format, and so this will work for Audacity or Reaper. But before you process it, I don't want to do it on these because I've already processed these and I have it how I want. I want to make a copy of the folder and do it on the copy folder. So I come into my folder, and these are the markers that I've already had cleaned up. I'm going to take them, and I'm going to copy them. And then I'm going to take it, and I'm going to paste. And then I'm going to call this range. And now I'm going to go in, and I'm going to process these. So if I mess up, I can go back to these and copy these and put it into here. But also I have, these are the markers, and these are the marker ranges. So I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go into Matthew. And there's not really a range for the chapter name. So I'm going to go into Matthew here. And so now we're going to process these. So I come into here, and I'm going to do Control F to do the find. And then I'm going to come in, and I'm going to paste this code right here. This is in the description below. Get what's between the quotes. Don't get the quotes. And if you want to nerd out, and I can try to explain what this regular expression is doing, stay to the end of this video. So we do that, and then we go to replace, and we're going to replace it with this. This is in the notes too. $2, $1, $2. And you want to make sure that this is on regular expression. So what it's going to do is going to find from here to here and take this number and replace it there. And it will just do that over and over again. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say find. So it found that. And then when I say replace, it took this 3.2 and put it up here. And now you'll see this 6.4 will jump up to here when I say replace. And then nothing else is changing. And so then I can say replace all. Now it's important, remember we wanted the end, because this verse 25 would not know where to go. It would just go kaput. See here at the end file, it's really a marker because it doesn't have a range. And it doesn't really matter. This won't really affect anything. So just like we batch processed the markers before, we can do it with these. And I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now we can do it find on file. So then we're going to go here, go up, and we want to make sure we're in the correct one. We didn't want to be in the markers. We want to be in this one, and we want to be in the parent folder because we want to do it on all of these. So I select that folder, make sure it says in all subfolders, and then I say replace. It will ask me, give me a warning. I hit OK, and there it's going along. Look at all those and how fast it's going. So it's making ranges for all those. And it's done. And if we go back to our folders, we can check something else. Let's go into Romans 4 here. And yes, it did do the ranges here. Here's 7, and it worked okay. Okay, this is the nerdy part now. So I'm going to try to explain regular expressions. I'm definitely an amateur at regular expressions, but I did write this regular expression. And I do a lot of searches on the internet to tell me how to do these. So I put in my code here. And what we want to do is that we want to find this digit, a dot, then digits. So it can be, we want to find multiple digits because sometimes there's a lot of digits. So in here, we're going to not pay attention to this beginning part right there. We're going to try to capture this from here to here. And the code that we have is from here to here. And what this is The \D stands for digit in regular expressions. The plus sign means one or more. So I do want to find one or more. If it had a star there, it'd be 0 or more. So I want to find one digit, and I do want to find a dot. But because dot is a command, you have to put a backslash and tell it, don't do that command, but find a dot. You can also do it this way. Put it in the brackets. And that will say, find a dot. Then we want to find another digit, one or more. So from here to here, and we don't want to keep that, so it's not in these brackets. See, there's brackets here, and then there's brackets here. So we want to find a digit, one or more, a dot, then digit, one or more. So it could be down here, several digits, a dot, several digits. That's what we want to find. Then the next thing that we want to find is from here to here. So that includes the tab, the name, and this could be anything. This could be 1-2, this could be 3B, it could be a space and help, anything. It's going to be able to find this right here. We want to find that. So we want to capture that. So it's in brackets here. So the \T is for tab. So it's going to find the tab from here to here, that \T. But then we want to find anything. And when you want to try to find anything in regular expression, it gets difficult because it finds anything. And so it makes it hard for you to write your code. So the dot means anything, and then the star means 0 or more. So this could be missing if you're doing it, and it will still work as long as that tab, and Audacity and Reaper will put that tab in there. Then the \R is return, and the \N is for new line. So it's going to find the return and new line right here. You can't see it unless I turn on that view. And so we want to capture that, and that will be in region 1. This has brackets, but because it's a command, it's not a region. It's confusing. So then the next thing we want to do is we want to capture this, and this will be in region 2. And it's the same as here, is that from here to here, it's \D plus, so any digits, then the dot, then any digits. So we want to find from there, and we don't want to find the tab here, so it's going to go along. But the issue is with this dot star, it makes it a little bit difficult. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to delete that, take it out. So if I'm here and I say find next, it wants to find everything because it found a digit dot star tab and then anything from here to here. And so it gets a little difficult. So I searched on the internet and found that this is code and it works well. This basically says, don't start from the beginning of the line. Don't find this pattern right here. So when it goes to here now, it's told it don't find the first pattern, but then it will find the next pattern that we have here. So when we go to here, then it will find from here all the way to here. So then we want to replace it with $2, $1, $2. And the dollar signs are these regions that we captured. This is region 1. This is $1. From here to here is $2. But what we want to do is, see, this is the second part. This is $2. We want to take $2 and put it up here. There's no brackets around this right here because we want to throw this number away. We want to replace it with this. So we take $2, but then because we need to replace this, we need to put in $1. And because we got this 2, we need to put in $2. So if I take off this $2, oops, this won't come up. So when I say replace, see, it disappeared because I didn't replace it. So you have to replace it. So I'll go back. And so you have to replace anything that you found anything that we find here, you have to replace it if you want to replace it. So because we do want to replace this, we want to replace it with what it was before, which was $2. So we're going to find this right here. We're going to throw it away, and we're going to replace it with $2. Then we want to replace this again. We don't want to throw it away. So this was $1, so we're going to put $1 in there, which had the returns on it. And then we want to replace this, which was $2, and we put it back in there. And so then we can say, find, next, okay, and replace, 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 and it goes on down that way. So hopefully my amateur explanation helps you kind of understand that. Play with regular expressions. They're very powerful, they're fun, and I'm learning them more and more, and they're a blast to play with.